This demo is to demonstrate some of the databases that are available through the Academy of Art University Library. These will be valuable resources for you as you complete your homework. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and log into library.academyart.edu. This will bring you to the library homepage. And you'll see here in the center there is a space for online articles and databases. Go ahead and click there. And you'll see there's a variety of different resources here. You'll see your full text magazine and journals, full text ebooks, digital images, material resources, advertising resources, architecture and interior architecture resources, business and company information, fashion resources, music database, and guest speaker video database. So for this course, the primary two databases that you will be using are business and company information and fashion resources. So let's go ahead and take a look at business and company information first. This will open some basic research business tools that will allow for you to research the company that you are going to work on throughout the semester in building your final project, which is a collection for a brand. So here you'll see market research. So we'll go ahead and click on this. This will open up ProQuest, which will provide for you the opportunity to research a company. So maybe I want to research the Gap. I type in the company I want to research and click search, and you'll see that there's a variety of different articles that I can select on. So you will be required to use Hoover's. So once you go ahead and find your Hoover's article, you can select on it, and you will see that a research guide is provided for you, and this will give you lots of company information that will be valuable in your research. So if you scroll through, you will see that there is a table of contents. This will give you a company overview. It will identify your financials. It will tell you the high-level executives within the company, and then it will provide for you a list of competitors. Oops. So you'll be able to have a guide as you start researching. So in the first module, you're just identifying your brand. So it's important to think about a company that you'll want to work on throughout the entire semester. Additionally, we have Mintel and Work. Mintel is a consumer research tool. You can use Mintel to research target customer profile information. And Work is more for case studies. You probably won't use this too much in this course. However, you will use it in some of your other fashion classes. So then let's go back to our database. We are also going to look at fashion resources. If you select on fashion resources, it will bring you down to the Berg Fashion Library. It will give you Sourcing Journal, Vogue Archive, WGSN, and Windowswear. So here are two tools that you may use are Sourcing Journal. You may use this as a tool to research your business of the company brand that you select. This is more focused on sourcing and manufacturing, and it will give you information about, for instance, trade and how that trade might be influencing manufacturing in different countries. A tool that you will use several times in this course is WGSN. WGSN is a trend forecasting tool that allows for us to see the trends of the season. So if you go ahead and select on trend of WGSN, you will see here the home page. You can select on fashion. It gives you insight, lifestyle and interiors. Maybe you want to research women's wear in particular. So you can select on women, and it will give you future trends. It'll give you the critical path for the spring summer 20 season. You can also search by category. Maybe you want to look at recent runway shows. There's the Catwalk Gallery, and then also there's research tools within color, material, and textiles. So play around with the WGSN website. We will dive further into this in a later module, but this is a great and fun tool to play with. So those are the primary resources that you will use in this class through the library database. You'll see several times that a database tool is required in your assignments. It's so that you get accustomed to navigating the system. You won't always find your brand or exact information, but this will give you a great starting point. You can also use Google. However, it is important that you use at least one library database with every assignment. So if you're struggling to find a particular resource from the library database, it's important to contact your instructor. Lastly, we're just going to take a quick look at some reference help in case you have any questions regarding citing your sources. So when we do research, it is important that we cite all of our sources at the end of our paper. So this means if you are submitting some written information about the gap, I want to cite the sources that I am using in each of the research tools that I'm providing my information from. It's important that we always put our own words from the research material. Never copy and paste. This is plagiarism, and this will result in a 0. So the best way to do that is to use the research tools, learn about the business information, write those things in your own words, and then cite your sources. So to cite your sources, you can use this reference help guide. At the very bottom, it will give you the MLA Citation Guide. If you click on this, you'll see at the bottom that we have MLA Format Resources, MLA Formatting and Style Guide. This will give you and take you to Purdue OWL, which will provide for you all of the ways to cite your sources properly. So if you see in the left-hand side, you will see that you have the basics for in-text citations. So if you use a quotation, you want to have in-text citations. You may use a book and you want to cite your source with a book. So you can go ahead and click, and your citation information will come up on the right-hand side. Instead of reading all of these details, scroll down to the bottom and it will give you an example. So you can copy the example and just follow this format for your citation. You also have electronic sources, which is a very popular way to research. So you select electronic resources in the left, scroll down to the bottom where it gives you your example, and it'll show you, here you go, this is how you cite your electronic resource. Also, if you're using the database and you're using the resources that we've reviewed, for instance, let's go back to business and company information and look at Hoover's. These tools will give you the citation so you don't have to worry about citing properly. So you'll see here that I have the Hoover's Research Guide pulled up. In the right-hand corner, we have Cite. You can go ahead and select Cite, and this will pull up a citation for that particular website. You can then just copy and paste this into your works cited page of your assignment. If you have any questions about citing your sources, I know this can be new, so please don't hesitate to ask. This is what I'm here for. So if this is not enough and you need a little further information, just go ahead and post on this discussion and I will answer any of the additional questions you have. Thank you.